And thanks for watching KBOI 2 News First at 4. I'm Natalie Hurst. Well, just minutes ago, the ticket office at BSU started handing out those tickets to see President Obama's speech in Boise. Glenn Beebe spoke to some people who have been waiting in line for hours. He is live with our top story.
Yeah, Natalie, we're here at the ticket office. As you can see, there's a lot of people. They have multiple windows open, but this is just the end of the line. It starts nearly all the way around the stadium where there's people currently lined up. Now, as you can see, it was a little bit colder earlier today, and people were bundled up in line. Some came in as early as 6 in the morning just to line up. Many supporters of the president are excited he's coming to Boise. One woman we spoke with says it means a lot that he's willing to come to such a red state.
I think it speaks a lot about President Obama that he wants to speak to Idaho that is predominantly Republican, that he wants to reach across party lines and see this part of the country and hear what we have to say.
Peters has lived in Boise for over 15 years, but missed the president when he spoke here as a candidate in 2008. She says that she wasn't going to miss him this time around. And to be clear, they're only giving out one ticket per person in line, and there's already thousands of people currently lined up. And just because you get a ticket doesn't mean you're guaranteed a spot in the venue. They say they want people to get here early, and if you get here too late, security may close it off and you may not get in. Doors open here at noon on Wednesday. That's when they're suggesting people get here. Back to you.
All right, Glenn. Meantime, 2,000 tickets were given out to students for the president's address. Kelsey Anderson was at Boise State for the huge turnout. She shows us who made an early morning appearance for those tickets.
The Student Union building was jam-packed with students Monday morning, all waiting in line for one of these, a ticket to the president's speech on Wednesday.
Okay, so this is the start of the line at the Simplot Ballroom here, but how long is it really? Well, good thing I have on my walking shoes. Let me show you.
We were laughing the entire way up, just watching it wrap and wrap and wrap. We watched it go through a ballroom, back around a ballroom. Saw friends in the line, which say hello. They've been waiting for hours, 6:45. They're not even down to the first floor, and they've been here an hour. So it was really insane talking to different people, hearing that they woke up super early to come here to get a ticket, and they're still here.
But good news for Delaney, she eventually made it to the front of the line and did in fact get her ticket. She wasn't the only one who gave a sigh of relief when getting to the ticket counter. Molly Kukachka waited for about an hour to get a ticket. She says it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to see the leader of our country speak, and that's why she waited as long as she did.
Idaho doesn't generally get the opportunity to be involved in larger political events like this. Yeah, this is awesome.
Again, that was Kelsey Anderson reporting. Now take note of this one. If you are flying in or out to Boise this Wednesday, you should expect delayed flights. An airport spokesman says airspace will close about 15 minutes before the president's arrival and 15 minutes after he leaves. Flights could be delayed anywhere from 15 up to 30 minutes. Meantime, the wife of a Boise pastor in prison in Iran wants to speak to the president while he's here. A Free Saeed rally is being organized outside of the Kevin Williams complex on Wednesday. Organizers on Facebook are asking that you pray Naghmeh Abedini will be able to speak to the president. Her husband has been jailed for more than 2 years for practicing Christianity. The president will share his remarks at the Kevin Williams Sports Complex on the Boise State campus, but as Scott Logan explains, this is a much smaller venue compared to the first time Obama visited the Gem State.
Special agents with the Secret Service were meeting with Boise police and university representatives when we arrived at the Kevin Williams Sports Complex on the BSU campus. But they were not granting interviews, and they didn't even want their picture taken, planning for the presidential event Wednesday. But passersby were excited President Obama is coming.
He coming to the city, that's pretty awesome. I never would have guessed that in my wildest dreams. Oh, the president coming to the city, I'm going to get to see him.
I wasn't able to see him in 2008, so I'm glad to come see him.
Thank you.
Thank you, Boise.
The last time Barack Obama visited Boise in February 2008, he was running for president. The word Obamacare didn't even exist, and Osama bin Laden was still alive. Back then, candidate Obama packed Taco Bell Arena, capacity 12,644. But this time, President Obama will be speaking at a much smaller venue. According to Boise State's website, this sports complex can hold 3,500 people in what's called its banquet configuration. We asked the Secret Service why the president was speaking in the smaller building, but the special agent said that was a White House decision and didn't elaborate. Scott Logan, KBUI News, Boise.
And again, this is in a so-called lecture configuration. The complex can seat 2,500 people.